Some people don't love us as friends, they love us as counselors. And when we cannot counsel them, they will now get mad at us or get rid of us because they think we're bad friends, when in fact, they didn't love us, they loved how we made them feel. If you are born to be a helper and a healer, and you genuinely love to validate people and make people feel good, and chances are you might be a hairdresser, a nail tech, a nurse, a therapist, anybody in the giving industry, somebody who genuinely, or teachers do this, people who love to make other people feel good, oftentimes you're going to be confused because you're blurring the line between counseling them and coaching them and just genuinely being friends with them.
Isn't part of the whole breaking up process that you get free reign to whine to your friends?
Of course you do, but maybe you should think about whining to a shrink.
Why should I pay someone when we can talk for free and then go get a drink or whatever? Hey, I don't need therapy. I need new friends.
Sometimes it helps to talk to somebody who's objective.
Okay, I understand why you see a shrink, because you're always in your head, but I'm fine. I am functioning.
Genuine, authentic friends don't need you. They just want to be around you because of your energy. If you're going through something, they want to surround themselves with you. They love you for you, and they see you as this amazing person. Now, some people don't see that. Some people will see you as a counselor. If they're going through something, instead of seeking medical help or counseling or group therapy, which can be free, or reading a book or watching a free YouTube video, whatever they're doing, they don't know how to self-soothe. They don't know how to journal. So they immediately reach out to you first. It's because they don't love you genuinely. They love how you make them feel. Chris Cassie gave me that quote. I love it. It's stuck in my head forever. Now, in my life, I have encountered both kinds of friends. I have been on a journey where I was walking down my path and my friend's walking down her path, and I've gotten really sick and I've gotten help, and then she's gotten sick and she got help, either emotional or mental or spiritual, whatever we're doing, we're on the same journey. And after we go to the doctors and the counsels and read our books and everything, we meet up together randomly and process that. And if one of us is like, hey, I'm not doing so great, we kind of go, oh, I'm going to jump on your path and help you out. But we don't need each other. It's not like a need, like without you, I'm not going to make it. It's not that. It's just we're there for each other. It's a healthy dynamic. There's no codependency. But there's other people have been on their path and they kind of walk onto my path and they're like, hey, I have an injured leg. Can you please help me? I need you. And they're like pulling on. Now, sometimes I'm going through my own thing and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll be there for you because I'm that natural helper and healer, and I like making people feel good. So I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll stop for a second and I'll process this with you. But if they can't do it on their own over and over, and they don't get the therapy, or again, physical, emotional, or spiritual, and they are completely dependent on me, continuously pulling at me, whether I'm not going through anything or I am going through something, eventually this takes a toll on me. And I'm like, okay, I want to be there for you, but now you're stopping my journey. Now it's like a continuous, like my attention is no longer on me and what I'm going through. It's continuously to validate you because you can't do it for yourself. Now, if somebody has been like me and struggling with these type of dynamics in their friendships or relationships, I have discovered two things that really kind of got me out of it. The first thing is I realized that I placed value on helping others. Like I was more valuable and I felt like I had more of a purpose when I was helping people. So I thought if I'm not helping people and I'm not there for people, then maybe I have less value. And what's the point of being here? What's the point of life if I'm not helping people? And that's really deeply rooted in self-worth. And I've learned to validate myself and give myself, I am lovable and worthy because I exist, and nothing external can give me more value. And if I help people or if I don't, it's okay. You know what I mean? It doesn't give me more value. So I had to first heal that part. And the second part was healthy boundaries. And that's how you know who loves you genuinely because of your energy and your personality and just who you are, or somebody who loves how you make them feel. Setting the boundaries is being able to say that I cannot be there for you all the time. I cannot be there for you right now. You're going to have to process this on your own. Here are some tools. Like you can talk to somebody, therapist, you can see a doctor, you can do this. And if you give the tools to someone and they get mad at you, or they guilt trip you, or they make you feel bad, those people don't genuinely like you. They like how you make them feel. And that feeling, when if you don't give that feeling to them, that complete validation that they can't give themselves or they can't get from a professional, and they immediately are like, I can't be around you anymore, you're not a good friend. It's because somebody who really values you as a person and who loves you and wants you in their life, they don't want to lose you because they love you as a person. But the person who's okay with losing you is because, I'm going to repeat it, Chris Cassie, I'm going to repeat this a million times because this is in my brain forever, because they don't genuinely love you. They love the feeling that you give them when you're there for them, the feeling that you give them when you validate them. There is a healthy balance. There's a healthy balance that you have to be a good friend and you have to reach out to your friends and be there. You have to be active. You can't just think, well, I'm never going to be there for my friends. That's a whole other side. But needing someone is where there's an unhealthy codependency. And I used to love that codependency from my friends. I loved that my friend needed me so much. I was like, oh my God, I felt so valued. It gave me purpose. But what I realized is my friend was putting me on a pedestal. Like, I need you. I need you. I'm going to put you up on a pedestal because you're my counselor. And you know what happens when somebody puts you on a pedestal? The moment you make them uncomfortable, they rip that pedestal from under you and they want to see you fall, crash, and burn. And they will and they get immediately mad and will wish your downfall. You are now the villain. But in their minds, they're the ones who put you on a pedestal. It is not a good feeling to be ripped off a pedestal that you didn't even put yourself on. And for somebody to completely abandon you and ghost you or guilt trip you or get mad at you for you not being able to continuously be there for them all the time. So if you are someone who's ever blurred the lines with your friends on being a counselor and being a friend, just remember, healthy boundaries can filter through the relationships that are meant to be in your life and the ones who are not. And learn to know that your self-worth is not dependent on how much you can do for other people. You are valuable and worthy because you exist. And if you're a friend like Carrie and you think that your friends need to be there for you, remember, counseling is not for crazy people. It's just a way to learn how to emotionally regulate and how to validate yourself, because you're also struggling with self-value. And you cannot expect that from your friends. You need to learn to give it to yourself. And external help should not be coming from your friends first. It should be coming from professionals. Okay, love you.